We can't sign Nico Williams Joan Laporta accused of misleading Barcelona supporters. In the other hand, Barcelona agree personal terms with Dani Olmo. Coming up next, FC Barcelona has made millions from Gavi's injury. And there's still plenty more football news to come. Stay tuned for more exciting football news. Welcome to Football Talks. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Hansi Flick makes call on future of Barcelona forward. Barcelona is gearing up for a major summer signing, with Dani Olmo looking like the top candidate after the club submitted a third bid for him. However, the spotlight isn't just on arrivals. Departures are also on the table, though progress has been slow. The player most likely to exit is 19-year-old forward Vitor Roque, who joined Barcelona in January for €30 million. Despite the hefty price tag, Roque hasn't had much playing time and isn't part of Hansi Flick's plans either. Barcelona is now exploring loan or permanent exit options after a lackluster preseason. Meanwhile, Pau Victor, last season's top scorer for Barca Athletic and who netted against Manchester City, is expected to take the backup role to Robert Lewandowski. Barcelona invested €2.5 million to secure his move from Girona, betting on his potential. Sporting director Deco now faces the challenge of recouping Barcelona's investment in Roque. After a disappointing first 6 months under two different managers, Roque hasn't met expectations, making his exit a priority. Barcelona's focus remains on strengthening their squad while managing their financials, hoping Olmo's addition and strategic exits will set them up for a successful season. FC Barcelona has made millions from Gavi's injury. FC Barcelona has turned a challenging situation into a financial win thanks to midfielder Gavi's unfortunate injury. Gavi, who ruptured his ACL during a Euro 2024 qualifier against Georgia in mid-November, has been sidelined since. This major setback not only ruled him out for the season but also kept him from participating in Spain's victorious Euro 2024 campaign, where they clinched their fourth title by beating England 2-1 in Berlin. Former Barca head coach Gavi expressed his dismay at the loss, saying, "You can't replace him. The heart, passion, and courage he plays with. We have to try and find solutions without him, but it's difficult." Barca's struggle without Gavi was evident as they ended the 2023/2024 season without any trophies, watching rivals Real Madrid reclaim both the La Liga title and the Spanish Super Cup. However, there's a silver lining. According to Mundo Deportivo, Barca is set to receive over $5 million from FIFA for Gavi's injury absence, calculated at a rate of about $21,000 per day. This compensation, which could potentially rise to nearly $7.5 million if Gavi remains off the pitch until November 19th, provides a much-needed financial boost for the club dealing with financial fair play issues. Sport has reported that Barca is cautiously optimistic about Gavi's return in November. The plan is to reintroduce him gradually to minimize the risk of further injury. While he might not be at full strength until 2025, the financial compensation helps Barca manage the ongoing challenges in the transfer market. In the end, while Barca would have preferred to have their star midfielder on the field, the financial support from FIFA is a welcome relief in these trying times. The club continues to adapt and strategize for the future, with hopes of returning to its former glory. We can't sign Nico Williams Joan Laporta accused of misleading Barcelona supporters. Barcelona's President Joan Laporta recently stirred the pot by declaring that the club can activate Nico Williams' €58 million release clause from Athletic Club, despite Barcelona's ongoing financial struggles. At just 22, the winger is a hot target this summer, though his potential move to Camp Nou appears increasingly uncertain. Since Laporta's bold claim, several reports have surfaced supporting the club's financial ability to sign Williams. However, these assertions have faced strong opposition from Victor Font, Laporta's rival in the last presidential elections and a likely contender for 2026. Font spoke to The Athletic via Sport, expressing his skepticism about Barcelona's financial state. Font stated, "I wish we could sign Nico Williams, because that's what we need. The president has said that it is possible, but that is not true. Today it cannot be done. We hope that it will be possible tomorrow, but today it is not." His words reflect a growing concern among fans about the club's promises and financial transparency. Font further criticized the club's management, saying, "The members want to dream and believe what they tell us. The problem is that they have been telling us for 3 summers that everything is fine, that we will sign players, and that everything is resolved. With each passing year, credibility falls. And this summer, if promises are not kept, credibility will fall even more." The skepticism isn't just external. Even Nico Williams himself seems doubtful about the move, contributing to his hesitation in committing to Barcelona this summer. With both internal and external doubts casting shadows, Barcelona's pursuit of Williams is shrouded in uncertainty. Whether Laporta can turn his bold claims into reality remains to be seen, but for now, the club's credibility hangs in the balance. Barcelona agree personal terms with Dani Olmo. Barcelona is making significant strides in their quest to re-sign Euro 2024 winner Dani Olmo from RB Leipzig. The club has agreed on personal terms with the midfielder, marking a crucial step towards his return to Camp Nou. According to Fabrizio Romano, the 26-year-old Olmo is eager to make the move back to Barcelona, with a 6-year contract now settled between the player and the club. Barcelona is offering a deal worth up to 61 million euros, broken down into a guaranteed fee of 55 million euros, plus 4 million euros in easy add-ons and 3 million euros in more challenging bonuses. This total slightly exceeds Olmo's recently expired 60 million euro release clause, but it features payment terms favorable to Barcelona's financial situation. The club is looking to defer the bulk of the payment until the summer of 2025. Despite the attractive offer, Leipzig remains unimpressed, primarily due to the proposed payment schedule. The German club prefers to receive as much of the money up front as possible, contrasting with Barcelona's strategy to extend the payments over time. This difference in payment terms has been a sticking point in the negotiations. Barcelona's sporting director Deco is focused on closing the deal for Olmo, despite the payment disagreements. Deco's efforts are critical as the club seeks to strengthen its midfield with a player who has already shown his value on the international stage. Progress in negotiations is expected in the coming days, with both sides keen to reach a resolution. Meanwhile, Barcelona's interest in fellow Spain star Nico Williams seems to be cooling. Reports suggest that Williams has decided to stay with Athletic Club for the upcoming season, redirecting Barcelona's full attention to securing Olmo's transfer. Williams had been a target, but the focus shift indicates a strategic decision by the Catalan club. As the situation develops, Barcelona fans will be eagerly awaiting updates on Olmo's potential return. The club's pursuit of the talented midfielder underscores their ambition to compete at the highest levels and bring top-tier talent back to Camp Nou. Atletico Madrid in talks with Barcelona for Clement Lenglet. Despite starting and captaining Barcelona in their pre-season opener against Manchester City, Clement Lenglet knows his days at Camp Nou are numbered. The French defender is on his way out, and another club might be vying for his signature. While Turkish giants Besiktas have already begun loan negotiations with Barcelona, Atletico Madrid has reportedly entered the race. According to French sources, Atletico is eyeing Lenglet as a replacement for Mario Hermoso, who recently left the club as a free agent. Initially, Atletico targeted Feyenoord's David Hanko and West Ham's Nayef Aguerd, but those deals hit roadblocks. With Lenglet previously loaned out to Tottenham Hotspur and Aston Villa, both clubs covering only half his wages, Barcelona seems willing to accept similar terms to ease their salary cap issues. Barcelona's willingness to offload Lenglet's salary, even to a direct rival, signals their desperation to move on. Lenglet's solid performance against Erling Haaland and City's formidable attack might have boosted his market value, a silver lining for Barcelona. As the transfer window heats up, Lenglet's future remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: his time at Barcelona is drawing to a close. The coming weeks will reveal whether Besiktas or Atletico can seal the deal for the seasoned defender. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what your opinion. Tie your shoelaces and let's talk football again. See you soon.